Are we all ready for the meeting? Are we ready for the meeting? We sat down, Mrs. Jazza, Rachel and I, and we're going through meeting, scheduling and stuff. And MJ thought he'd come join the meeting because we're all sitting here without cups. And it's only fair. You've got your hot tea. Where's your juice?
He can't have a meeting with it. It's only
over there. Go get the juice. Go get it. Go get the juice. Our meeting will be on hold until the juice has returned.
One meeting member is crawling on the floor.
Right, come on, we can't wait forever to start this meeting. Juice.
You really should remember all of your equipment for the meeting. You can't. It's very unprofessional.
Being late, isn't it?
Now, on the items of things to discuss in this meeting,
Booth.
Lateness to said meeting, and bringing everything that one would want at the meeting before the meeting. Okay, well let's just move on without him, shall we? Today is a VidCon Prep day. It's 1 week away now, so I'm on the stage for 7 minutes in total. And in that 7 minutes, I'm gonna have about 1 minute intro where for about 40 seconds, there'll be a video play as I walk on. I'll do a short channel intro with a few slides, and then I'll have a performance. So today I've been spending this morning prepping my video intro, and then later today I'm gonna be practicing my performance. It's pretty nerve-wracking because most people attending VidCon won't know who I am. So this video intro is my very first impression, really. And I feel like I found a way to represent the lunacy that is my channel. So again, I only have like 40 seconds total to do this. So in the first section, I have the intro start to play, but I have it a bit glitchy, so it feels a bit epic. And then when the music drops, it smashes into a bunch of the more dynamic scenes from videos on my channel. So just jumping between some activities that I tend to do, challenges and VR stuff and epic art, popping between things that are really visually dynamic and show that the channel's about creativity and having fun. Occasionally a little glimpse of some other YouTubers, and then as the video gets along, the footage gets a bit more ridiculous and self-deprecating, so that by the time I'm on stage standing in front of people, there'll be just some really embarrassing footage playing, and then the music will die down. So I'm hoping that sets the tone that, it's epic, but also we don't take ourselves too seriously. Beyond that, I'm also walking on stage to a meme. I may regret it, and it may be like stale or not funny to people, but I thought it would be funny to have the John Cena intro music as the backing track, and either people will find it amusing or they won't, but either way, I'm setting the same tone of I'm not taking this too seriously. Okay, so now that I've finished that, I'm spending the rest of the day practicing in here. I have gloves on because I need to refill some of my Copic markers just to make sure that I have enough juice in them for the full day of creating this image over and over again. I'm not going to show you the image or the song because I want them to be a surprise. But regardless of whether or not you come into VidCon, I will be making it into a video either here or the actual event. That will go up on the channel like the week after. So don't worry, you won't miss out. I'm just trying to keep it a surprise for now. But in the meantime, I'm filling up some markers, and then I'm just gonna get practicing over and over again. Over and over and over again. Last time I tried to refill a Copic wide marker, I feel like the mistake was that I took the nib out and just went crazy and just overfilled it. Whereas this time, I'm just gonna leave the nib on and be much more patient and let it slowly absorb. I also preempted mess, and I'm wearing gloves, and I have a garbage bag underneath me just to make sure that if there's spillage, it doesn't wreck the very nice table that I'm doing this on. Oh man, it's so messy. It's like unavoidably messy. Jeez, maybe I should just take the nib off. I think maybe I just need to slow down and just be really gentle with this thing. Ah, it's still messy, god damn it. Alright, there's the nib. Alright, that'll do. I'm gonna do less than I think I need. I'm really glad I prepared for the mess. Time for the juiciness test. It's pretty juicy. A little dry at some points, but I can maybe incrementally come back and fill it up. At least, even if it sort of streaks a bit like that, I can come back if I'm rushing, if I get some extra time, and just go over again a bit slowly, solidify things. All right, let's get to work. Man, look at that. You can tell the difference between a new one and a used one. I'm glad I've got a few spares. So this is a time lapse of me creating an artwork while doing a one-man band thing all at once. It's going to be my VidCon set, and it looks chaotic when sped up, but I thought I'd show you this because it looks as chaotic as it feels to try and pull off. So I guess practice makes perfect, but man, it never feels like it's going to be able to be perfect because of how hard it is to do. So wish me luck. Alright, that about wraps up my practice for the day. I did practice singing. I haven't ruined my voice. I feel like I have about the same as when I started today, but I sung on a lower octave. So, you know, yeah, I sort of had to because I lose my place in the song unless I'm going through the words. So I'm feeling pretty okay with how it's coming along. To be honest, I realized that I will never feel ready to go on stage and do this because it's going to be so chaotic to pull off in a very tense situation, but I'm excited. I think it could be really cool. So I think that's the important thing, is that I feel better about doing it. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up in here. I'm gonna go into my office, and in 10 minutes or so, I have a call with someone who works with Google, well, for Google and YouTube. Well, it's good to take a little bit of an inventory every now and then. By the way, I'm so out of habit of giving studio updates because it's been so long since anything's changed, but I thought I would give you guys a little update on Studio 2. The paint job is completely finished. So you can see the exterior painting looks really nice. Classic cream. We have these nice exterior lights that Mrs. Jazza picked out, and the white doors and stuff. Oh, and then the other thing too is that we have curtains. So now I can block out the light when I work in here, especially for green screen stuff, and then we have some blinds, so it's nice and dark and I can control the light and use those things instead. Anyways, I'm gonna get into my call, but I thought you guys would be interested in that update. Today's been a really productive day. I have probably worn my voice out more than I should have. It's not too bad though, so I'm just gonna keep sucking on lozenges and gargling, what's that stuff? Betadine. Oh yeah. Gotta get me that betadine. And probably take a bit more vocal rest as we get into the Friday and the weekend. Tomorrow's like more of an editing and organizational day, so I should be able to chill out a bit more. But yeah, most of my voice wearing today came from the call with my mate from Google rather than any practicing. So whoops, it was like an hour and a half of some solid talking. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up with the question of the day. Elliot Zone says, will you teach MJ how to draw when he is older / old enough to understand drawing basics? 100%, absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Do you know what I look forward to as well? Is sharing all the little fun things, you know, like painting Warhammer or like even little piano ditties and stuff. I have no hopes pinned to him being an artist or anything like that, but I know that my love is creativity, and if he loves creativity, I will cultivate and encourage that as much as I can, because that's something I'll be good at encouraging. But at the end of the day, look, if he wants to play football, then I'll encourage that. I just won't be very good at understanding it. Anyways, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and until next time, I'll see you later.